All right, hole 10, starting the back nine. This bad boy is right there, 172 feet, par 3. I normally like throwing the forehand here, which I am going to throw, but this wind is making it challenging. So let's see what we can get done out of here. And I'm sawing them off. That one rolled all the way down the hill. All right, my aim point on my forehand is off today, folks. Backhand straight at it. And I just got up there. We'll take that putt. And I've been working on the control with the short shots, and I like that a lot. That's about 15 feet. Our other one is way down the hill here. This is just a chip up shot. You got to practice these. Flippy toppy, landed on top of my other disc. Those are tap in to save the par. All right, let's see if we can hit this birdie putt, folks. So when the wind is up, just trust your backhand. We'll take it. All right, hole 11, 491 feet. To the red basket is 305. And that's basically where you want to be to have a clear shot. When the tournament is in play, that tree on the right is a Mando left. So my normal shot that I do going over the road doesn't work. I'm gonna throw the Mando shot first, using the frozen rope. And we got I don't know what kind of wind this is. And actually that wasn't terrible. I just threw it low. Now we're gonna try the D2 over the road. Wait for this car to pass here. That's about what you want. I think I might be past the trees that I get jailed on there. We'll see when we get up there. It was a really good shot. All right, so we basically got nowhere with this shot. We still got 274 feet. I just lasered it. Now we're probably gonna throw that same disc. This is a pretty tough shot because you got all of those low-hanging branches. So we're gonna have to laser beam something out there. Now see how this goes. That actually was not bad. That was not bad at all. We're up there looking at a birdie putt. Let's see where our D2 landed. All right, as you can see the D2 in the right-hand corner, that was a pretty good shot. Because I've got nothing to do with these trees. This is normally where I get trapped behind. I am on flat-ish ground. We just got to get it there. Let's see how far this is so I know how hard I got to throw. This is beyond jump putt range. I think this might be, what, 100 feet to the basket? 150? 175. So basically the same shot we just did on hole 10. And we know what disc can do that. PA3 for the win, FTW. The question is, am I gonna get enough footing here? I might have to do a standstill. All right, here we go. And that, my friends, is parked. We'll take it. So much easier when you're not stuck behind these trees and have to hit that tight gap, even though we hit that with the fairway driver, but so much easier on that side. All right, both of these shots resulted in potential birdie for the FX2 and a park job for the PA3. All right, let's hit this putt. No, that was lazy, folks. That was lazy. There it is. That's better. I missed that, but that's better. Let's take these putts over again. Those were lazy putts, folks. Don't putt lazily. Get it in there and send it in there. There it is. There it is. That's how you're supposed to putt, folks. Don't get lazy because it's a 20-footer. Send that thing home. And this is the tapping. I could probably throw both discs at the same time. All right. On to hole 12. Both of those were pretty quality shots. I'm happy with those. All right, hole 12 long, 270 feet. I got it zoomed in pretty good. Tournaments in play, right tree Mando. I normally go over the road on the shot. But I've been working on this low beamer with the frozen rope too. So let's see how this works. Nope. She got smoked. Oh man, I left the disc that I would throw in the bag. I'm gonna try to chop this one up a little short. Oh, here comes a car. And this is why going over the road is such a pain in the butt. And that is not the disc for that, folks. She made it though. Don't ask me how. I normally throw a driver on that spike line, but she made it. All right, folks, so I lasered this one off camera. It's 122 feet. I think this just might be outside of my step putt range. But we're gonna try it. Yeah, that's just outside of it. You know what, that did not feel good. I'm just gonna throw the PA3 really soft at it. That's how you injure yourself, folks. It's a nice little soft bed. Parked. All right. All right, we got discs sprinkled all over the place. I found my MX3 She's behind the bush over there. That's going to be a challenge. This is where my jump putt landed. That one didn't feel good at all. This is my upshot, what I would have done. I was just checking to see like how far my jump putt would be. But this is the shot that I would have done from there. All right, now on to the big boy that made it for the birdie. Look, this thing is behind a bush over here. We're gonna have to straddle. Excuse me. She barely made it in bounds. Yep, we're definitely gonna have to straddle-leany this bad boy. All right, let's see it. And in for birdie. Here we go. It's not a bad straddle. 5, 10, 15, 20. About 25-foot straddle, I'll take it. A little more. All right, hole 13. It's 284 feet to the long. And I used to throw a fairway driver out wide to the right and let it crash to the left. But lately I've been throwing it too far. I'm gonna try that, see if I can power down a little bit. And then I'm gonna try mid-range up that middle gap. Unfortunately, I don't have the right mid-range that I would use for this shot. I left it in the car, the M1. But let's see if we can get this one to crawl over there. I'm gonna try to power down a little bit. She's up there for a putt, but then that felt really weak, so she was on hyzer the whole time. Let's try to see if we can throw this MX3 a little bit harder to give it some more rotation so it can stay in the air longer. And that's the problem with that disc. She's not gonna come back and she's OB long. Yep, she is OB long, folks. I just seen it kick off the concrete. We went ahead and picked up the MX3. She was OB on the sidewalk. And this is where our FA1 landed, about 20 feet. Knock it down. First one's the ones that count, right, folks? Let's putt those again. This is a range that we should be making more than we miss here. This is where you gain strokes, folks, right here from this range. %, that is not good. All right, on to the diabolical hole 14. All right, hole 14, long, it sucks. 400 feet, straight there. If you got a straight laser beam 6 feet off the ground, congratulations. But most of us don't have that. Now the wind is blowing from left to right, so I'm actually gonna throw the Shrike over by the red basket, the short, to see if it'll drift over there. I've never birdied this hole, folks. She cut rolled back to the middle. Yeah, that wind just kept her up there. Let me try the D2 straight at it. Or maybe down this little gap over here. That's a local route, folks. She's in bounds. I've gotten it pin high going that way, but 60 feet to the right. All right, the Shrike was pin high to the short, so we got a little chip up here to the pin. Let's see if it's in jump putting range. "104 feet. And that's the no man's zone right there. Because if I throw it, it's gonna go too far. And if I jump putt it, it might be short. So let's try a jump putt and a throw. Well, a step putt, I don't jump putt. And we got a headwind now. That was terrible. Nope, not doing that, ever. I'm gonna take my chances with my throw. Much better results. Yep, I'm not gonna be straining myself trying to jump putt. That's why we do these practice rounds. That is just asking to get injured. I've barely coming off of that tennis elbow injury. We're not going to be doing that. Now this one is a nice little tap in for my throw, but my jump putt is in jail, folks. And that's the difference between a bogey and a par. There is absolutely nothing here. I can't straddle. I'm not out far enough. Nope. No, sir. And that's a bogey. That's why we're not going to jump putt. We're going to do our little soft throws. Even in this headwind, we got that putt. Even the mini went in. But we are going to practice our little tap-ins. There we go. No wobble. That's what I like. All right, my favorite hole, hole 15, island hole. What else can you say? Hole 15, 492, 500 feet, island. Everything is OB, but it's not grass. So, remember earlier when I said I was going to try fairway drivers? Let me throw this fairway driver and see. Oh, there are people over there where I like to land. Hopefully this doesn't go that far. Nope, it's going right to him. Oh, we got lucky. We hit a tree. That one is parked on the short. That's my reference tree for the short one. We'll let those people pass with the dogs. They're here all the time. Throwing the same disc, the FA1. Gonna give it a little more pop, and then we'll throw the D5 to see where it ends up. And these shots today, I'm not throwing hard. I'm throwing 55 miles an hour. Working on that control. I'd rather be 350, 300 accurate than a 400, 450, not knowing where it goes. All right, as soon as this guy and this girl pass through, I am gonna let this one fly. Turn that one over a little bit. And she's gone, folks. She's OB. OB right. All right, this is my normal shot here, the D2. She is smoked, folks. Right by 13's tee pad, exactly where I like to be. Perfect. That's the shot that I like here on this hole. I can probably flip up a Shrike and get it over there to the green, but I'm still gonna be behind those trees. So there's really no point to get it over to the green. Nice over to the left and have an unobstructed shot going in. I like that better. This to me is the best shot on this hole. You see, right next to 13's tee pad, you see that clear line right to the basket? Can't beat this. I'll take this shot 10 out of 10 times. All right, let's range it. I think she's 120 maybe, 130. I mean, we chunked a lot of this hole off. 370. The blue one was over there, Island High, but out of bounds. 140, so about 360 we chopped off this hole. Not bad. 140, we still got to give it a good bid. Now the question is, what does 140 feel like, right? We know what 175 feels like. Either way, it'll be within the tolerance. Yep, that's what 140 feels like. We'll take it. Like we said, folks, we want to land these within 30 feet, then tighten it up to 15 and call it a day. I prefer to be a little short here. We are zoomed out, so it looks further than it is. This is like a 10, 12 footer in the bullseye. Into a headwind, but this is the putt we must make. And we got him. All right, that's a good birdie on that hole. Pretty routine. And I like this. This is why I like this course so much, right? It has this level of difficulty. I mean, you can make every hole difficult. Trust me, I've been there. But this will give you the foundation of what you need to be able to play somewhere else that requires more technical shots. Like for instance, the next hole coming up, to me, I think it's the most technical shot on this course, because it has Mando and you need to go to the right. So what do you do when there's a headwind? Do you expose that forehand and coast OB, or do you do a turnover backhand shot? And that's what you got to learn. So let's get over there and see. All right, I've pushed the camera way to the left so you guys can see the hole better. But normally I throw a forehand here with the A2, 241 feet, and park it most of the time. But we got a headwind and my forehand has been off today. So we're gonna throw the forehand, then we're gonna throw the turnover backhand. And you see, that's the danger. That's the danger. The headwind kept it up, and that's not good. So we're gonna throw the harp on the turnover line and hopefully make it past the man there. And I think that turnover line left us with a 15-footer. And that's what I'm gonna have to do when there's a headwind on this hole. Instead of risking a forehand flipping over, I'm just gonna throw a turnover backhand line. And to be honest, folks, we got lucky that we hit that branch, because that thing was coasting out of bounds. This is about 60. Take our little step putt. See if we can give it a fair shot. Too high. All right, let's make the adjustment. Oof. Those felt good. At least they're going towards the basket and not veering off to the right like I used to do with my old putt. Those I feel confident like I could go run at those all the time. We're gonna go ahead and clean up our step putts, because this is for bogey, and then that one right there is our turnover backhand. Sorry, this is for par. Bogey comes into play if we miss this. No wobble, baby. That's what we like. All right. This turnover backhand line was nice. We're a good 15-ish, maybe 18, almost at 20. That did not feel good. That did not feel good. There we go. Put it in there, folks. Put it in there. Don't pussyfoot. Put it in there. So yeah, when it's a headwind, I think I'm gonna elect to do the turnover backhand with an overstable putter. And I need to find me a Berg. Or get better at speed control. All right, hole 17. I got this one zoomed all the way in. You guys know it, 201 foot, but on a severe downhill slope. Almost similar to 7, but you can see the basket the entire way. I'm gonna throw 2 shots at it. Normally here, I throw forehand, come across to the left, but we still have that headwind. So I'm just gonna throw a nice little PA3 right at it. Why not? With the little powered down arena thing that we've been doing, right? And that's it. Boom, a finger flick to bullseye. 200-foot finger flick, we'll take it. Let's see what the A2 would have done with that same finger flick. That's too much. In the catcher's mitt. Nah. that this is too stable for that shot. That's either the forehand or the no hand. All right, the A2 landed in the catcher's mitt where most discs end up when you miss your line. This is the collection area here, so it's worth to practice this putt, because if you miss throw, this is most likely where you're gonna miss two. And this is an uncomfortable putt. Yeah, I don't have any footing or anything. This is all arm here, folks. Ah, come on, give it to the boy. There it is. What? Zombie. Yeah, you don't want to be there, folks. A lot of people take the hyzer around these trees. I like just going straight at it. Ugh. And this is our birdie putt from our original decision that we made here. It is a little headwindy, Cindy, but we'll throw a soft nose up shot. There she is. I don't like seeing wobble, folks. So then don't look at your forehand. That's right. Don't look at my forehand. All right, folks, hole 18, last hole. We made it. Yes. Hopefully you were able to learn some lines that you can throw here at Baker for the longs. And I was not throwing these really hard. I think the hardest I threw was like 55 miles an hour. And that's where most of us are at. On this one, we got that little bit of a headwind. It might make my Spike hyzer forehand turn. So I am going to try to make it a little tighter around that tree. Oh geez, it's not that tight. That was terrible. I released that with like 70 degrees of hyzer. Usually when there's a headwind, I like to elect for this turnover backhand shot. Oh, she almost made it through. All right, let's see what we got there. All right, I'm zoomed out here, so it looks a lot further than what it is. We'll step it out real quick to see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, just outside the circle. And if she would have punched through, she would have been parked. But unfortunately, she did not. So here, it looks like an obstructed putt, but when I release my putt, it's over these branches. So I'm gonna try to give her a little stepperine and see what happens. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got blown over by the wind. Terrible. Come on, give it a chance, give it a chance. There it is. Oh! Come on. And that's what happened, folks, when you say nice shot or there it is. You just jinx yourself. Take our par and finish. Oh, the mini stayed in. That's good luck. Oh. Gotta get this new putting form dialed in. That was crisp. I like that. All right, folks, there you have it. The back nine longs on the rock. Like I was saying before, this is a good course to learn some proper shot shapes, right? It's not going to be the most challenging course. You're not going to come out here and, you know, my first time playing, I shot an over 18, but I've also shot 13 down here. When the putt is on, you know, the putt is on. The whole point is to be consistent, right? That's why today we worked on those up shots. Instead of taking a full reach back and then trying to slow the arm down, we just did a little half reach back and swung the arm through. 45 miles an hour. Anybody could do that. Throw it 100 feet. Like for here, this is from where the camera's at. This is still jump putt range, right? We're still gonna do that here. And we're just missing by a little bit. But eventually, those are gonna start going in. You see what I'm saying? Those are gonna start going in. And that's what makes a difference. Now, if you're hitting circle 2 putts, you're drilling the field. Because most of your circle 2 putts are gonna be for birdie. And that's all I got. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one. The next video, I got a bunch of putters that I'm gonna try and see, so we can see what the best putters are, the best throwing putters. Because putting putters, people don't like mine. I putt with premium plastic putters. They're like, how can you putt with that? It's just what I'm used to, folks. All right, I'll catch you on the next one.